Okay, this is a message to the pro-circumcision people who run the authorities of most of the countries, and this is mainly specifically to the pro-circumcision people who are the ones who are obsessed with hygiene. So, I'm going to talk out to you pro-circumcision hygienophobes. Why is it that you think it's justifiable to mutilate a human male under the ages of 18, an appropriate age, because of your dogma, because of your phobia of hygiene? And what makes you think that just because if a human male has a whole penis, for some reason, that it's super dirty 100% of the time? Now, we all know that most males around the whole entire world are not mutilated. They don't have issues with their humanities like you. Anyways, when I look in the stores, I see a lot of feminine hygiene products, and I don't see any male ones. And you know what? For the men who are not mutilated around the world, they seem to be just fine, and it's like they don't even require any hygiene products. Maybe there's one or two out there that exist, but when you go to a regular public shopping store to buy your stuff, or let's say the drugstore, for instance, you're going to see a lot of feminine products. Things like Vagisil and whatever. So for you hygienophobes, why don't you, the ones of course who are running the authorities, why don't you release a bunch of male hygiene products, I guess foreskin hygiene products? Products, of course, which most of the men around the world who are not mutilated don't even need. I think that's a lot nicer and a lot more better than to permanently desexualize an innocent, helpless child for the rest of his life. But of course, at the same time, that's a much better step, rather than to use an excuse to go mutilate a child. Because if you did make male hygiene products, or his foreskin, that should only be used on males who have complete, developed, loose, detachable, retraceable foreskins. Now, if you try forcing some cleaning products on a child who has a developing penis, especially one that's not retraceable, and let's say, for example, you stuff soap up in there and stuff, you'll mess up the natural bacteria within his penis, and most likely, of course, you'll probably be the person, which I think is a big attribute to why maybe got an infection or something. So, and then of course, ignorantly as you are, you go to your typical doctor who has these, of course, I would say outdated medical books. And of course, the ignorant typical doctor, just as ignorant as you, since you both share some genetic brain personality compatibilities, will mutilate then the child as your reason behind doing it. There's a such thing as infection creams, and we don't mutilate little girls' vaginas when they get urine infections, yeast infections. They get quite a bit of infections compared to a real intact man. I've never heard of a male that died because of bad foreskin hygiene. So you know what? Though, of course, most of the men who are intact in the world doesn't need any of these hygiene products. Especially both men and women didn't need hygiene products for all the centuries back in human history. Because back in the old days, how do you think we got here? From our ancestors using products from stores? I don't think so. But anyways, I think if you pro-circumcision, hygienophobes, the ones who are running the authority, I think it's a lot better to release foreskin hygiene products rather than to mutilate a child. I know, people just discuss me. I don't get it either. It's like I don't know where your intelligence stands, or, of course, there's the dumb ones of you, and this is mainly, I guess, towards the dumb people, because I know the evil ones know what they're doing. the evil ones know better, and they think along the lines of me, knowing that the hygiene thing is stupid, but because it makes lots of money to mutilate a child, that's why, they're profiting big. So, this is actually a little bit more focused towards, of course, the hygienophobes who are not really so smart, I would say. It's like you people, you don't care to mutilate like any other part of the body. You don't care to remove your nails from all the dirt and crap that backs up underneath the nails and the bacteria. You don't care to cut away between the toes when all that moldy, cheesy, fungy smell builds up there. You don't care to chop off the earlobes because of the wax. You've heard many other people like me bring stuff like this up. And, the average person does not floss their teeth every day, and I've come across a lot of hygienophobes who don't floss their teeth every day. What's your concern about gum disease and all the bacteria that's up in there, huh? You're not obsessed with having your sweat glands removed from your armpits. I'm pretty sure a bunch of you don't even wipe your ass properly with the toilet paper after you're done taking a shit. But yet you're obsessed over hygiene so much. A lot of, what? Since I'm assuming, you pro-circumcision hygienophobes, since you should be the males, of course, since you're circumcised, because that would make sense, then why is it, why don't you do yourself a favor? Next time when you bathe, why don't you wash around your penis and make sure the rag never goes there? And water doesn't have to touch it either, because it's like the way how you come off. It's like if you're circumcised, you're supposed to be super clean, right? All of a sudden, you're clean. It's like you're 100% super clean all the time. Your dick, just because a part of it got chopped off. So wash around your dick the next time you bathe, and while you're at it, why don't you consider stitching up your fucking asshole, the crack between your ass. A lot of you, you just don't have a basic understanding of biology. There's no such thing as being perfectly clean. Every second your body is dying off of lots of dead cells. You shed dead skin a lot every second. Right now, even as I'm speaking to you, and yet you obsessed over this one cutting off the body part right here. You people, it's like this ignorant stupidity. It's like, you need to get circumcised because, it's more cleaner, like, you're dirty. So, honestly, what the fuck goes through your head? So every time you see a foreskin, what is it you're thinking in your head, huh? Like, literally. Honestly, man, you people have some serious phobia problems, You really do. You have this great, serious phobia problem. It's like, some kind of genital phobia you have ongoing there. People like you have some serious issues with your humanity. Some kind of I should call it, I don't know, some form of genital phobia. And, if your brain can't get out of that kind of thinking, then honestly, get the fuck away from people like me.